bad. I was starting to stream. You can hear me? Oh, yeah. Wait, you thought I couldn't hear you? Oh, nah. How long you been on Madden? What? The Falcons? You practicing?
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown
Practicing too?
Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've
Like,
got what
do they
should
look
prove to be
official
a
or
good
not?
one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the
Wow.
Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. This fielded right at the goal line.
No, look at them starting already.
Good-looking return set up here.
Oh.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Exactly.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Down. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 60 yards. And the Falcons put tonight's first points on the board as they take the early lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Nobody
and
blocked
tackled
me,
at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. Oh, and Nelson's faced that point. Still on his feet. Inside the 10.
That is fire. Nah, that got it on the That's fire.
79 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Cousins will try and throw. And
where you going?
It's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure.
Yeah, they're faster than us. I can feel it.
Right at the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Why did I
So
only
many
die
times in
1
my
yard?
career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking there for points, but intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And he will make it back to the 15.
And it still took them that long to get down there.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not someone's dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 48-yard line, here's second down at 7. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. They'll get this into the hands.
So no, they don't drop the ball on here.
This is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off.
That's what I'm saying.
It's fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ritter now on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going play action. Ritter. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They'll go Madison up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by H2H.
I tried to throw it to the sideline anyway. Just in case you pick.
start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. First and 10, it's Patterson.
They're holding, yo.
Down to the 10.
Perfect blocks, everything.
Cordero Patterson, 41 yards. And the Falcons strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Ritter will throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends down the numbers. There he goes. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Deep ball there on
Wait, you don't know how to like cut?
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball.
You heard?
But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create.
You don't know how to cut?
Couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on fourth down. Play action now, Cousins. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. A fourth down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on third down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a fourth down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. There he goes, right side. And the Falcons
So they're not gonna let you go to the back of the end zone.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. He'll buy some time right. Ritter has it knocked down, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On second down, Ritter. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On second down, a run with Patterson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Ritter. They'll roll him out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out.
They're cheating. He's not that fast.
Nifty bit of scrambling there.
How is he just running around the whole field?
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds. Saved him from a turnover.
Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Timeout, timeout, timeout.
He's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Rams, why you going the same way as him? Yo.
Multiple players
Full route,
for their
right?
team's first sack of the game. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
Why you run a
That's the
corner?
blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
The second down pass play.
I don't know what you're doing, but that's not working.
Conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins. That's down the field for Jefferson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half all the time on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the 3rd quarter.
Get us out of there.
18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
And that was back-to-back really nice plays. Some of the offenses call them explosive plays. Pick up nice chunks of yardage, and now they set up 1st and goal inside the 10. How'd you like to be the defensive coordinator?
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by H2H.
You can't throw no back shoulder or nothing, bro.
Here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then Ritter has it knocked down. And the Vikings pick up the football.
The only time I touch him.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their 25-yard line. Ritter off the play fake, sliding out of the pocket. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. On play action, here's Ritter. Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the move to his left. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
He'll buy some time right.
Yeah, they gave. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Turns out to be a great idea.
He's faster than Lamar.
Good for 24 yards.
How are you just taking off like that?
He's just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Ritter. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home.
Good take.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where you just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Following the interception, Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Richie Grant.
They don't even stop. They just proceed across the field. Can't even fit in the window.
After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will see. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Ritter with it after the play fake. That one deep for London.
This game is so fake, Grant. I come up one step. It takes him forever to turn around.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
I should be able to move at least.
And no, they don't get it. Incomplete. And now they really have to be second-guessing themselves. Could have had the lead here in the 4th, Instead, we stay tied. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins now from the 50. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They go play action. Cousins. This goes out wide from Madison. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. That's caught. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's 1st and 10. Now Patterson to start the drive.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here's 2nd down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Ritter. Left complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Ritter. Going up top. And
that's not a flag. Oh my gosh.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2nd down, goal to go. Ritter wants to throw it. And he's going to be dropped. Putting in the 15-yard line.
Game. Get him out of here. It's over.
They'll be looking at one final play. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. That is caught. Touchdown, and no time remains. And they're an extra point away from winning this football game. No time on the clock. This to claim victory. Oh, he missed. Oh, no, he missed the extra point. Victory was in the bag, but not anymore. We're headed for OT. So the Vikings going to get the first chance to possess the football as we are back underway here and over. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins steps away. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. There's Madison running on 1st down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play action now, Cousins. And this one too.
Only they dance. I knew it, bro. You get yo.
Charles, I guess the question for
Only
me,
then, bro.
Territory begin.
Didn't even call that
For me,
play.
it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less. Because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have?
I'm not calling now. I'm not calling now.
Confident that you can pick up that type of yardage.
I can't even change the
It
play.
might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
Play fake, Cousins.
Hey, he went back there.
It's intercepted.
Oh no, this game is fake.
Jesse Bates.
I got it.
And the Falcons are going to have it with a chance to
He
win
went back
the
there
game
that
here in
quick.
overtime. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. One team squandered opportunity. It's another team's chance to win this thing. They forced that clutch turnover.
just went down
Now all
the
they
field.
need is a
How?
field goal here to win this ballgame.
Could not be set up much better, could they? A takeaway on defense. Now it's up to that offense to find a way to put themselves in position for the game-winning points. Touchdown, field goal, they don't care. Just find a way to win it.
Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. Unable to corral it. Evades the tackler and now some space. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Ritter. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Danielle Hunter bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Falcons are going to win the game. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points.
I'm trying to get the Raiders.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play. Open man, that's Renfro. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here we go, here we go.
On play action, now Garoppolo. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they...
It should not take that long to throw that. Come on now.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. And going deep for Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 51 yards. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and in. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this is how you answer a touchdown on the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They've gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown Raiders. Michael Mayer from 10 yards out. And the Raiders have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Raiders.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Tua sets up to pass it. His throw incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Garoppolo on first down. And he takes a shot on the release.
Rance, what route are you doing?
I'm really liking what I'm seeing
Keep stutter stepping.
because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Carlson is good, and they take the lead here now at 11-8. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, Pump.
They've got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other
How you
side
missed
of the
that?
field.
Oh, nah.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Tua. And the Raiders have got him. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Jacorian Bennett has it. Sheds off the tackle. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back.
That wasn't even a lineman right there. That was a D.
Well, they're in some hot water.
He came from the corner.
That sack. It's 2nd and 21. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Down to 15
I threw as soon as you cut.
Yes, sir.
Why are you going so far outfield?
Down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
No, I'm not. Brandon, shout out. What? You the one selling.
From the 20.
No, you're not talking.
To throw is Garoppolo.
All you doing is getting down the field and stutter stepping. What are you talking about?
Touchdown, Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo with his
Not even
second
getting
touchdown
open.
pass of this first half. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
It's complete. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And they turn the pick six into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Now, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the LA Chargers. the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a deep one for Johnston. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Play action. Garoppolo. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Quick throw here to Johnston. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from it. Incomplete pass.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. On 4th down, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. Finds Johnston. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. No score after one on EA Sports.
Here we go.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Here we go.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Here we go.
2nd and 5. Garoppolo looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Hey, gun.
They're going for it with the action right. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Play action. It's Herbert. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA. Josh Palmer, 34 yards. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Hey, go.
Garoppolo now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Here we go.
2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Slant to Adams. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Here we go.
First down now, but that clock rolling. On play action, now Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw into the hands of Hooper. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Garoppolo going to change.
Virgo.
65. 21.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
While incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something done here on third down.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take